Okay, before we get to the video, two things. Number one, this is kind of a long video. Normally I don't believe in long videos, I really prefer 3 minutes or less, but this is an event lots of people want to see, so I tried to keep it as authentic as possible, even though I missed some parts. And anyway, if it bothers you, just don't watch it. Sorry. Number two, I'm not really used to doing this. I'm not very good at camera work yet. My camera is kind of crappy, so the footage is not very good. So I apologize for that. I did what I could. Take it or leave it. You don't have to watch this. You don't have to really care. Anyway, so without further ado, a group of friends and I, mostly nerdfighters, went to the Tour de Nerdfighting event in Portland, Oregon. Even though we got there really early, we were by no means the first in line. It was really long. When the bus first rolled up, there was screaming and cheering. It was kind of like being at a rock concert. I'm pretty sure everybody passing by thought we were at a rock concert. We took pictures by the van, we watched them run out, got some crappy footage and excitement while they were running out. It was great.
We have one family, one big event, but two awesome people, which doesn't happen too often, and I think it's good, like a 2-for-1. We have a New York Times bestseller, and some big CDs. And without further ado, I would like to introduce, I believe Hank Sock.
Hello, my name is Hank Sock. You may have heard of me. I'm kind of a big deal on the internet. Moving on. Without further ado, the next thing that I want to talk about is my flesh brother, John Green, who is about to come out to read to you from his New York Times bestseller.
The song that Hank is about to play is my favorite song that he's ever recorded, partly because it's about my book, but partly because I just think it's really lovely. So, I'm going to introduce my brother. He's a pretty extraordinary guy. He is the founding editor of EcoGeek.org, the world's largest environmental technology blog. He also, I got a long way to go, so y'all hold your applause. He's done a lot. He founded VidCon, the world's largest online video conference, and he also founded the Project for Awesome, YouTube's largest charity event. Plus, he invented 2D glasses. Which, and I am not making this up, render 3-dimensional movies in a crisp 2 dimensions. When Hank came to me with that idea, I was like, that is the worst idea that you've ever had. And yet here we are, and I deeply regret not investing in what turned out to be a very good idea. He is also a Billboard charting musician, and in 1998, his classmates at Winter Park High School voted him Best Dancer. Ladies and gentlemen, Hank Green.
It's very dark in there. Very bright out here. Hello, Portland. I knew it. Everybody's doing woo. That's great. I'm also doing woo. John already introduced this song, so I'm just going to play it. It's called Video Game Books. He didn't introduce that. It's called Video Game Books, and it's a little bit more sweet and poetic than mine usually is. So, I hope you like it.
Wasn't sure about
Staff Sergeant Max Mayhem gets me high. And I'm starting to see not just what you want from me, but what you want to get from what you got. Our lives were so much simpler, and I hope you get to have your moment in the fight, but no one ever gets to be quite who they want to be. But you want it to matter, boy, you matter to me. Your video game books might get me funny looks, but Staff Sergeant Max Mayhem gets me hard. And I'm starting to see not just what you want from me, but what you want to get from what you got. There's not a line of anti-heroes in history. I've got one sitting right in front of me.
And thanks to all of you for all that you do to help us to make better choices when it comes to what we think about. We are so, so grateful to you because being part of this community has been such a life-changing thing for us, because all of a sudden we have all of these people who are encouraging us to think harder and better about our time here together. I also want to say, again, that you can donate to this Star One Go Out at the merch booth in the back, where you can also find my books and Hank's CDs. As we say in my hometown, don't forget to be awesome.
I'm gonna sing a song now. And when I wake up, be the man who wakes up next to you. And when I go out, oh, you know I'm gonna be the man who goes along with you. And if I get drunk, yeah, you know I'm gonna be the man who gets drunk next to you. And if I haver, yeah, you know I'm gonna be the man who's having it into you. Be careful. And when I go up,
I come home.
you know I'm gonna be the man who goes along with you. And when I come home,
When I come home.